So this meeting that we're having here at the moment in Angers is the first meeting of sisters from Africa, Middle East and the Isles and Europe. So it's those two continents together, and the purpose of the meeting is to give a wider experience of internationality to as many sisters as possible in the congregation. The same sort of process is happening for the Americas. Actually, that meeting has already taken place, and there will be a similar process for the sisters in Asia and Australia, so that prior to the general meeting of all the sisters at the chapter next year, the 6 continents will really have had an experience of getting to know each other better. It really is about being together and forming relationships of deep understanding between individuals who have come from different countries, who have different histories, and trying to slow down the process a little bit and understand each other as people who have been formed by our particular cultures and nations and histories, and also by the culture of religious life. It is also an opportunity for several sisters to come together and to keep developing the networks that some have already formed and to form new networks, so that in this era of globalization, the whole energy of Good Shepherd around these 2 continents can be channeled so that we can really be the presence of the Good Shepherd in these continents.
Voilà, ça c'est la cabine. Et moi je traduis ici en français des autres langues.
Bon vue, on dit, oui.
On a une bonne vue, oui.
I was responsible of the social affairs, so to welcome the groups and to also to plan the social nights and all the feasts, birthdays and national feasts.
We were 6 of us, and we divided ourselves into, each one of us had a responsibility. Among ourselves, we had one who was involved in technology, seeing to the microphones, to the PowerPoint, to the computers, everything that was set. Then we had one who was, myself, I was much for photocopying things, materials, that is in French, Spanish, and in English. And then I was also acting as the bazaar of the group. We also had Sister Noreen, who was the chairperson of the whole group, and she was also the contact person with the different continents. And we had Antoinette, who was from Lebanon, and she was involved in the liturgy. So she saw that all the sisters came together, they signed up that whoever was interested to take part in the liturgy.
Since it is an international congregation, there is a need for us to communicate what is happening in the congregation to our sisters, friends, and those who help us in the mission. And as communications coordinator, I am in charge of the newsletter of the congregation called Good Shepherd News in English, and translated to French, which is called Journal de Bon Pasteur. In Spanish, it is called Diario del Buen Pastor. The Germans also translate it to German. The contents of the newsletters are also posted on the website. It's not just myself who is writing the news. I could write news when, for example, things like this, I always update the website and I produce an update every 2 days. With the Good Shepherd News, for example, we have sisters worldwide, and I require them to, at least once a year, there are news coming from a certain country, so that sisters will be able to see the internationality of the congregation, because sisters are doing a lot of things, and when they're doing a lot of things, they are hesitant to write about what they are doing, but they are doing great things, and others have to know that, because others also learn from the experiences of the other. I will be going to Thailand in November, also to write the news. After the general chapter in 2009, I hope to go back to the Philippines, and I will go back to the Philippines to continue work with women and children.
Vous avez Pierre, le cuisinier de mon pasteur aussi. Oui. Le chef de cuisine, Monsieur Stéphane Gagneux.
On va refaire le tour. Bonjour mes sœurs.
My name is Ruth Fernando from Sri Lanka. I am working here in the dining room. This is the first time I came to a foreign country, and the language was different to me, weather is different, food is different. But one thing is not different to me, the spirit of the congregation and the love of God was there.
Macht, erschlafften Hände.